Something happened to the computer, and everybody's saying it's probably Hercules. They're saying it might be Hercules. I don't want to believe it. I just don't want to believe it. Oh, somebody get me a tissue. Somebody please get me a tissue. I'm waiting for my to load up over here to make sure I have all the settings correct. I need to make sure it's set to public first of all, because nothing's coming up on my end. So let me go to Studio, Channel Dashboard. Oh boy. HRJKLMNONP. She said P. Live, refresh the page. Come on, girl. Get the page refreshed. Not on my watch. Not up in here. Not up in here. I'm waiting for it to load so I can see if my live is live. And look at that. It says unlisted. That's trash. We are up and going. You mean I've been running my mouth? I've been running my mouth all this time and nothing was showing up. It froze. It froze. And I had to start a new one. Send. Okay, so let me go into content and see what's going on. I saved it to public. The thing, y'all, was running my mouth all that time and it said unlisted. So I'm back. Content, live, and let's see. Wait a second. So I'm going into my settings now to get this set up. Go here, right? And go to customization to be sure I can have everyone can come back in. Live, anyone, redirect, and put that in there, push save. So I'm gonna have to make this a part 2. Look at this boring bland thumbnail. Let me fix the title. So let me put Exploring the YouTube Bible Part 2. Thank you guys for coming back in. That was the pits. I haven't had that type of technical difficulty since like this time last year when I was in my cow suit reading from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution newspapers. I mean, it was constantly like that. But it's not gonna be like that this time. Let me refresh the page so I can edit in the title what's going on and keep moving forward. Welcome back. It's Wednesday. Thank you guys for letting me know something was going on. I thought it was just me because I have a small little, history of where things go on with my computers. And so I didn't think anything of it. And then you guys start saying, stuff was happening. Yeah. This is what happens when Hercules is allowed in the studio during live stream. You kept looping. It feels like a scene from an apocalypse movie where the grid goes down and that's what's left. Exactly. Because even when you guys were helping me troubleshoot, when I reversed the camera and flipped it back over and pushed some button, I saw it stagnating. I was like, ew, oh my goodness, what's going on? That's too bad. I just appreciate you guys coming back in. What I'm doing now is relabeling this. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Excuse me again. Exploring. EXP LORING. The YouTube Bible. You. Good mercy. YOUTUBE. Part 2, and put the date so everyone can know that I'm picking up where I left off at. The thumbnail I won't be able to make yet because the thumbnails I usually upload from my Android phone, and I'm currently live streaming from my Android phone. Oh, y'all, and now I have to if you don't mind, I have to put the hashtags and proper labels in. Hashtags and proper labels. Let me refresh the page so I can have the comment feed open, so I can see some of the comments while I'm facing this way. There's live. The time currently is 6:04 a.m. and the hour has gone by already. Once again, thank you guys so much for coming in. Man, it's crazy. Dude, so there. Let me put, thank you guys so much for coming back. So much for coming back. See him. It really means. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for coming back. It really means a lot. Wow. And let me find the flowers. And, well, I'm going to put this in here first. There. So I have that set up, and now I have to put the hashtags in there so it can be categorized properly in the video. So I'm going to go out of this video. I'm doing stuff that should already be done. What I'm doing is labeling and categorizing this video. That's exactly what I'm doing since I had to restart the live stream. Isn't that something? Wow. You guys, I'm counting my blessings. At the same time, while I'm going through this, I'm counting my blessings, and I'm overwhelmed and thankful because when this happened before, when I started to fully commit to live streaming in my cow suit, this happened constantly. And not too many people will come back, you know. So thank you so much. This means a lot. It's like deja vu all over again, but this time it's playing out like the last year, but I'm getting different results, and that's fun. I'm very happy because it was like at one point in my life I was stuck in this loop of predictability. It's not like I was accepting that loop that I was in and saying that this is as good as it's going to get. I just knew that that loop I was in was going to be over. When, I didn't know. But it's nice to see that this year I've been breaking a lot of unfavorable, unfair cycles, and they're playing out again in my life one more time, and it's scary because I'm so used to getting the same negative results but still finding a way to push forward. But this year they're playing out again, but I'm getting clean results. I'm getting positive results. So in this moment, it's like, wow, this time last year, this was constantly happening to me on my live stream, and no one will come back. Only a few. This time it happened around the same time, and you guys have come back and you're chatting with me. So thank you so much. So I'm being brave, following my own advice, and still walking through it. I'm very thankful for this. I have everything set up that's important for properly categorizing the video so everyone can know where it is, and to help so it can be placed in the right section for the computer. You guys, you know what? I actually categorized the Exploring the YouTube Bible video, the first one, as a educational thing. That's my first time doing that. So it had all these categories, like in my YouTube studio. It says, you know, entertainment, how to, and I pushed on education. I'm in the YouTube studio now. I push education, and it has like what type of education. I put other, but they have activity, concept overview, how to, lecture, problem walkthrough, real life application, science experiment, tips, and others. That's really cool. What's going on, Chile? Thank you for coming back in. Thank you, Tarsus and Owls, for coming back in. It means a lot. Rumpelstiltskin is back in here. Thank you guys so much for your support. Zay is in the house. Wow, what's going on, Zay? Long time no see. Hi, welcome in and good morning. So yeah, that's really cool. So I'm learning stuff as we go. I have that done. Everything saved in catalog. Now I can get back to the topic at hand. Once again, thank you guys for your help in helping me figure this out. Let me make this small so I can move forward. We are talking about YouTube and their um what is it, their option to make things cool, first supposedly giving you the option to choose which thumbnail works best for you. And I was like, okay, so if they're presenting this as doing us a favor to make YouTube great for you by letting your people decide which thumbnail works best. And then in the fine print it says like, whoa, if YouTube cannot decide which thumbnail works best for you, it sets your video on the default and you lose. And I was like, well, that's kind of like when you're in high school and you're going to, seek consultation and they say, the open door policy. Our doors are open for you. You are welcome to come in and talk to us about anything. And when you hit them with the heavy because you said anything, they start backpedaling, talking about, oh, I don't know if I want to get involved in that because when I bring this to your parents, I don't want your parents coming back to me, and I don't want to take the blame for anything. I don't want to give you the wrong advice and it doesn't work and it comes back on me. I'm like, also, this is about you now when all it was supposed to be about us. So that's where we left off at and chalked it up to that's how YouTube is basically treating us in this new cool rule that they allegedly have that's supposed to help us, but it really don't. It's only going to further strengthen it's only going to further strengthen the people who are already doing successful on YouTube. And it's sad, basically, the videos that are not getting a lot of traction or attention, they'll get to you in 2 weeks. But if you're doing good and making the numbers, they'll get to you between the hours of now and now. I'm like, here we go. And then there was the disclaimer at the end where it basically puts the responsibility back on us, and they don't take any responsibility. You have the final say regardless of the best test results. You can always manually choose the thumbnail you want for your video. How many times you gonna put you in the sentence? How many times will you put you in the sentence? Thank you guys for pushing the likes in. Thank you so much, Chile. Thank you guys for your support. Keep moving forward.
Elay, it's not Monday. Stop doing the cow stuff.
Well, he right, y'all. He right. Please sit down. While he out here in the video, all in the video, getting in the way, this guy needs to be going and seeing what's going on with Hercules. If he's down in the control room messing up everything.
It's above my pay grade. It's above my pay grade, guys.
Corporate. Who don't love them? It's creepy when people go corporate. Corporate isn't for everyone. Man. Can you imagine Hercules going corporate here, have a suit on? I've gone corporate. I'm like, no! I'm like, how can you go corporate? Either they need some money or they don't know exactly what the heck they're getting into. Let me readjust my seat. Let me move this over so I don't spill over my drink. Thank you guys once again for your support. Let me get back comfortable. I had to reset because this is basically we're actually working towards the second hour of being live. Let me put this over here. Open the door a little bit, and I keep losing the mouse. Here it is. Let me move back. Why is this feature available? Thank you guys for your support. I have my computer monitor up so I can actually type that in here. He needs to stay away from heat source, and Hercules needs and Hercules needs to take several seats. Exactly. Now, government corporate, now that's a whole nother story. It sounds rather boring for me to me. I wouldn't even want to work for them. It just seems so boring. It just seems so boring, lackluster in color. They'll be like, "Oh, LA, you cannot wear rainbow sparkly high heels to work because they're too happy. You need to have on some flats because when you're working for corporate, you're supposed to look boring. That's our way. That's what we do. We look boring." I'm like, pass. Don't tell me to change my shoes. I need a pop of color in here because y'all walking around here looking like vampires. You know? Boring. You too happy. I can imagine that's what they'll say. Oh, no lighting, earrings allowed. Exactly. They were like, "What do you think this is? Hollywood?" I'm like, "Well, technically, yeah. The other side." Nonetheless, they're like, we gonna have to let you go. I'm like, well, dang, I didn't even make it here 3 days. Well, do I at least get my orientation check? They'll be like, checks in the mail. I'm like, I'll take that as a no. So I need to get something out of this. Can y'all at least run me through the gift shop so I can get something for my time? I cannot walk out of here without nothing. Run me down to the gift shop so I can get a couple of paperweights. It's nothing like a good paperweight. I don't know, man. A paperweight gives you comfort. Give me a couple of paperweights. I want 5 paperweights. Give me a few of them t-shirts. Give me a couple of them hoodies. What else y'all have back here? What's that? Some magnets? No, I don't want that magnet. Y'all don't have any more magnets. These magnets look dry. Oh, give me a few of them postcards. This is sad. You know, that's how they treat you, man. Not gonna give me my orientation check. Told me I'm too happy. I had to beg for them to give me something because I cannot leave this without something. I'm in here trying to haggle them to give me free stuff out of the gift shop. And they be like, "Come back here. We got something special for you." I'm like, I'm not going back there. It ain't nothing that special. I want to see in some gift shop. Bring it out here. We can't do that. Oh, oh, oh. I gotta get out of here. Oh man, you know. Exactly, that's life. I want high energy. You want high energy? You got high energy. They pulled me into the office. LA, we love your enthusiasm. But what? It's too much. What more do you want from me? I'm like, y'all can have all that. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to go my own way. Which is why I'm here on YouTube having a good time. Y'all not ready to box me in. I'm pretty. I'm too pretty to be boxing. And y'all not going to be boxing me in. Hey. You know what I'm saying? I'm too beautiful to box. Y'all not gonna box me in, so I'm going my own way. No, he didn't put boxes in the chat. Corporate don't know what they want. They lost. Corporate is so lost. Oh, y'all, I'm breaking out. I might have to switch to a new face wash. Oh my gosh. I hardly get breakouts, so when I get breakouts, it's kind of an exciting event for me. It's kind of like an exciting event for me. It's like, oh, I'm breaking out. I haven't broke out in my face in a long time. So it's kind of exciting. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let me figure out what I got to do about this. Hey. Corporate boxes are empty. They just send out emptiness, don't they? Don't eat the lunch. Don't drink the water. Bring your own food because it's like if I'm working for y'all and I feel unsafe to eat the food, why am I even here? Because one of the perks if you're working for people like that is at least they have good food, or at least the break room coffee is lit, right? The break room coffee is so good. You got to give us some type of motivational incentives. Bring this is a bring your own air affair. BYOA in the heezy. Meow. Thank y'all for coming into the corporate casket holiday event. Where's the bring your own air event? Bring your own food, bring your own everything, bring your own energy because we too cheap to run this power source on our own. You're not supposed to say bring your own energy. Bring your own enthusiasm. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay. The beat is still looping. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, are you gonna throw in some more beats to this, or it's just gonna be 1 2? This is sad. I cannot dance to this all day. I'm getting out of here. Where is your bathroom at? Exactly. I'm like, this isn't music that's been looping on boom 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 for like over 10 minutes, and no other music, no other sound dropped in there. I'm getting out of here. What in the world what in the world did I sign up for? I quit. I'm going back to McDonald's. Help me. Help me. I'm going back to McDonald's. Hey, bring your own air. So it took me about a couple of hours to finally finish my orange. I finished my orange and it was good. Oh my goodness. I want to put a box in the chat. That is so cute. Let me look in here. Once I do the box, put the box in, I'll get back to the subject at hand. That is cute. Box. Oh, you guys, I typed in box on the computer and it's got several different boxes. I'm going to put the box emojis in here. Show you all the boxes. Who sang that song originally? I'm going to have to research. Boxes. That's actually a song. Oh my gosh. So it gave me all types of boxes but the box that I'm looking for. So I'm sharing all the boxes that it provided for me to pick from. So back to a YouTube talking about this, basically giving us a favor to have the thumbnail text for long form content videos, which is basically pointless and unnecessary. At the end it has, why is this feature valuable? Yes, why? Please tell me why this feature is so valuable. Oh man, like those cats, like the test we was talking about, the lab test, like with not Steve Jobs, rest in peace. What's that man name? The Tesla guy, Elon Musk, and that cat with the scientific name. Why this feature is valuable. Data-driven decisions. It removes the guesswork from picking the best thumbnail by providing real data on what your audience responds to. Increase watch time. By optimizing your video's thumbnail, you can improve its performance and increase your channel's visibility. Sure. You found it. Bring your own. Oh my gosh, a song by Sister Sledge, 1983. Dope. Okay, let me finish reading this and I want to see. Content strategy insights. The results help you understand what kinds of images, text, and design resonate with your viewers, which you can apply to your thumbnails for future videos. Please be advised, AI responses may include mistakes. Even AI is smart enough to cover its own rear end. It's like AI responses may include mistakes. Yeah, so even our AI is smart and it covers its own rear end. It's protecting its own self from YouTube. let me go over into my YouTube studio and maximize this and put, thank you guys so much for subscribing. Wow. Thank you guys. I'm in YouTube studio again, going to my video to put a disclaimer in the description and put in welcome back. I had to restart the live stream so everyone can know. Welcome back. I had to restart the live stream. Live stream, L-I-V-E-S-T-R-E. Spelled wrong? What is it? It has a hyphen in it. I spelled live stream wrong. Live stream is 2 words or it has a hyphen. Oh, okay. Too much hashtagging where I'm pushing all the words together. Too much hashtagging. So welcome back. I had to restart the live stream. This is part 2. There. So that will help so everyone can know what's going on. And let me get this out of the way. There. 1 and 2. I'm putting the emoji in there, the happy face emoji. I miss the Walmart happy face emoji, guys. I wish they bring, wasn't his name Simply Smiley from, not Simply Smiley, but wasn't the Walmart character named Smiley? I miss him so much. He's so cute and adorable. Thank you for the song. You for the song. The song facts. Hey, next time on Song Facts, instead of Car Facts or Car Fox, we have Song Facts. I'm putting thank you for the Song Facts at, let's see, and let me put a happy face on there. Move it along. There. I am responding to you guys. There. That doesn't go there. Moving forward. Oh, there we go. Thank you for the fun facts. My grandma said Elon Musk is the worst songwriter ever. Oh my gosh, could you imagine Elon Musk on Broadway? There's a special role he could play. There was a reinvention of The Wizard of Oz, and I think it was televised, this Broadway musical. So Elon Musk could easily play the Tin Man because the way his character is set up, he's kind of kooky, and I know he has a goofy side, so he could be casted as the Tin Man. He can pull off as the Straw Man, but I think the Tin Man, based on the Wizard of Oz, the musical I saw, I'm actually thinking about it. That would be probably the only thing he could pull off. Because you don't have to know how to sing. Not if you're the Tin Man. They just want you to merely be the Tin Man. And they don't expect anything more beyond that. Can you imagine Elon Musk in a musical? Wow. The world is very different now. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I mentioned his name in here, I'm quite sure he's got some software that says, computers all over the world, let me know if anyone's talking about me in real time so I can see if they're saying something about me that I don't like. So he probably is already made aware that we're talking about him. And all I'm saying is just, if you're going to be in a musical, be in the Wizard of Oz one and be the Tin Man, because it don't require too much.
Yo!
So I read everything as far as the thumbnail of it all for the YouTube's feature that they have, the thumbnail test and compare feature. that allows creators to upload an A and B test up to 3 different thumbnail images for a single video. YouTube then shows these different thumbnails to different viewers to see which one performs best at getting people to watch your video. When I first started reading this, I instantly thought of Facebook, because when I do batch uploading on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, and so when I'm over there for 1 or 2 days working behind the scenes, uploading a whole bunch of videos at one time. But it gives me the luxury to already do this A and B testing. So that's what it reminded me of, kind of like Facebook allowing you to pick between 3 thumbnails, or you can upload your own. What's new? But the only difference with what YouTube is incorporating in this is that it says it can allow people to vote on which thumbnail works the best. And after choosing the best thumbnail, that wins. It'll help you get more eyes to your content. It sounds like a bunch of phony baloney to me, and it's something that's unnecessary, because I've been doing fine without that feature. So we are at the thumbnail test and compare. How I even got to this whole subject in the first place is because in the first hour I asked, what's the latest YouTube updates for today, please? And this is the long list of things that AI Overview provided. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Rumpelstiltskin, for coming back and showing support. You have a good day or evening. Have a good one. I'll be back on again tomorrow, the same time, Freestyle Thursdays. Have a good everything. Bye-bye. Bye, Rumpelstiltskin. It's the legendary fairy tale Rumpelstiltskin. He has turned a new leaf and he is a different person. He is super happy now. Rumpelstiltskin, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in. Bye.
Bye, Rumpelstiltskin.
That's really cool. So how I got here in the first place is because I simply asked YouTube what's going on today. RUN and put bye. There. So let me go all the way down the list. We cover YouTube Labs, automatic highlights for mobile live streams. This is categorized under general updates and new feature. YouTube Labs, automatic highlights for mobile live streams, vertical live streaming, 3-minute shorts. Did I read that? Yeah. No, that looks new. Moving forward, automatic dubbing, thumbnail test and compare. Thumbnail test and compare is what led me to be talking all this time. We finally completed the thumbnail test and compare. You guys gave me some help of understanding full screen vertical live streaming, so I didn't have to take the time to go look that up anymore. Now we have the hype button. This new feature helps channels under 500,000 subscribers gain visibility through user types. Currently available in Brazil, Turkey, and Taiwan. We have the hype button over here in the States as well. I see it. And not all videos can be hyped. You have to be a part of the YouTube Partner Program in order to allow someone to, quote, hype your video. But I see those options available on some of my videos when I'm going through. I think if this is supposed to help content creators, this is a way for you guys to see how YouTube deem what is important and what is not. The hype button is supposed to help small content creators, but the threshold is so high, it's like it's still targeted basically to only help the people who are already successfully solidified. It says this new feature helps channels under 500,000 subscribers. 500,000 subscribers. I think if you have 40,000 subscribers or more, you don't need to be a part of this program. It should be at least 40,000 subscribers or less. Or let's kick it down to 20,000 subscribers or less. That hype button should be for them. It should be for us. Anybody who's at that mark don't really need help. They're doing great. So once again, it's showing the garbage of like YouTube saying they're here to help us, but they're really not. They're just making it more easy for the people who have already made it to just stay there in their spot. It solidifies them more. And then in addition to that, you have to be a part of the YouTube Partner Program. I do understand that having to be a part of that, it's not that hard of a feat now. But before then, it was a great feat you had to meet. So, but now I'm like, YouTube, y'all need to get it together. Hype is available in my country if you pay money. Wow, really? Ha, don't believe the hype. Ooh, aha, exactly. Don't believe the hype, man. But I do hype up the videos that I deem fit if it will allow me. There's been many videos that I wanted of small content creators. I mean, they have like 5K, 7K, 8K subscribers, stuff like that, and their videos are really good. And I'm like, where's their hype button? Because if I'm looking at all their views and how I'm looking at all their views, there's how come I'm not able to lift them up and support them? Where's their button so I can help push them through? For example, I was going through like the craft section where people were, screen printing t-shirts. And then I went through the baker section where women were, talking to us about how they make cupcakes for a living and use the Cricut device where it chisels out designs and can make arts and crafts and stuff. I'm like, they're doing great. Where is their hype button? All I could do was just like and leave a comment to show support, but I would have loved to supported them in that way. So once again, AI powered inspiration tab. The inspiration tab in YouTube Studios uses generative AI for brainstorming and generating video outlines. I've used that every once in a while. It's not too bad. Now that I have a new functioning computer, I'll be able to go over there and really see what it's all about. AI tools for shorts. New AI features are coming to shorts, including VO3 fast integration, quick edits, and speech to song. Goodness, what is VO3? They're giving us a lot already, so they're getting ready to stuff more into here. Podcast tools. What? AI tools. AI tools are being introduced for podcast clips. What? Now I'm awake now, and I'm still not understanding some of the stuff they're saying. It's kind of like one of those situations. We're not really here to help or hurt. What? What did you just say? So it's like podcast tools. AI tools are being introduced for podcast clips and shorts, along with the ability to generate videos for audio only podcasts. That's a whole nother can of worms I'm gonna have to deal with. And you guys, I'm not dealing with that today. However, I will write that in here so I can make it a separate video. Podcast tools. Policy and monetizations updates. I'm not getting into that because we already know what that's about. It's about YouTube incorporating more creative ways for them to place ads throughout our videos so that you can make more money. I'll read this and then I'll get ready to wrap it up for today. Oh man. Apps and other updates. YouTube's on the App Store version 20.40.4. What? This update released October 6th. That was a couple of days ago. Includes bug fixes and performance improvements. Google AI Ultra Plan. A YouTube Premium individual plan is now included with the... What in the world? Y'all saying too much. So in my mind, if you're saying too much in a way that I'm not understanding, it's some tricks involved. Google AI Ultra Plan. What is a Google AI Ultra Plan? Just saying that makes me feel weighed down. You see how my eyes are closed and I'm leaning forward like, what? That's exactly how I feel when I read it. Google AI Ultra Plan.
Yawn.
A YouTube Premium individual plan is now included with Google AI plan for US users. Y'all, y'all doing too much. And lastly, these updates highlight YouTube's focus on AI. Creator support, monetization, and user experience. Nobody brought up monetization. It's just YouTube bringing it up. They all about the money. I think I'm gonna send Hercules the shark in there to teach them a lesson on getting back to the good old days of YouTube when they appreciated people who act like myself, Weird Al Yankovic, Pee Wee Herman before all the stuff. Let's just keep it PG. When Pee Wee Herman was perfect. You know, all the crazy people, Willy Wonkas, you know, all the Willy Wonkas of the world. We need to be celebrated. Moving forward, that's my spiel for today. Thank you guys for coming back and helping me with this second live stream. The first live stream went crazy. And thank you for being there to let me know, because I would have kept talking. Because I'm thinking it's something on my end. So turning limits into lemonade. This has happened to me so many times where it's just on my end. This time I have people who were there who cared to let me know, no, LA, it's not your computer this time. It's actually something else. So this is another lesson I'm taking. The same thing's been happening over and over again, but this time it wasn't me. And you know what made it definitely reinforced? Because my computer, I have a new computer, so it wasn't me. Thank you guys for your help. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a great day. I love you all. Please be safe out there. Be kind. Be sweet. Be beautifully you. But protect your energy as well. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.